My name is James Ijames. Bessemer City, North Carolina, which is a small town outside of Charlotte, North Carolina, and I currently live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The genesis of Kill Move Paradise comes from me writing that play furiously the week after the shooting at the church in Charleston, South Carolina, and feeling a great deal of anger and frustration, but also feeling like my body was somehow more vulnerable. It really shook me, so it was a way for me to metabolize my fear, my anger, and try to find some kind of peace or understanding through something so senseless and mindless. So this is where the impetus to write the play comes from that. All of my plays pull from history or current events, but also sort of upend those things and turn them on their head. So it's the marriage of the hyper-theatrical with a known concrete content, and what's the best way to sort of make the familiar strange and the strange familiar, to quote Paula Vogel. Art has an enormous capacity to heal, and heals through, connecting us. My paradise is saltwater, the ocean. I love the ocean, and where I come from, my home, my family, and my loved ones. That is paradise to me. The news. I'm inspired by mythology and religion, nature, even the parts of nature that I find scary. What could potentially happen? I like to consider what if when I sit down to write something. So I'm very much inspired by the present, the past, but also the future. What's possible? It's actually a dream come true. It means that I'm actually fulfilling the mission that I set out for myself, which is to connect people, to draw people together, to build communities, even when I'm not present. So that's really what it means. And debuting in New York is huge for this small town boy from North Carolina. Surreal. Well, I would say number one is Jonathan. Jonathan sort of found me, plucked me out of nowhere. It's an organization with a huge amount of history, but led by a family. I love that it's happening in Harlem. It's special that the people who are making it look like me. And that way I know that they will understand what I'm trying to say. And I don't feel that I have to worry about that at the National Black Theater at all. So I feel very safe there. And I think they challenge their audiences, and I want my plays to challenge people. So, combination of all of those things.